Hello, this is Nick with Albert Air, and today we are going to look at a Carrier Infinity zoning system that we just did. Right now we are up in the attic, and we are looking at the Carrier furnace. We're going to look at the Carrier coil, the zoning dampers, and talk to you about what's going on. So as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. If you have a comment or a question, leave that in the comment section below. If you're looking for an estimate on a Carrier Infinity system, you can call me at 714-526-6368 if you're in the Orange County, California area. So let's get right into this system. So before we did this install, they had a two-stage Carrier system with zoning for upstairs and downstairs, and it was just not done right. It was just a rudimentary zoning system that had a bypass, so it was always running at 5 tons of air and bypassing the air when one zone wasn't on. So we went to the new 5-ton Carrier Infinity variable speed system. Outside we have the Carrier variable speed 5-ton AC condenser, which is 80 speeds. It is the model 26VNA160A003. Up in the attic, we went with this Infinity furnace, which is 110,000 BTUs, the 58TN1B 110C2120. And then we match that with this Carrier coil right here, which is the CAAMP 6121 AMA. So this will be a fully variable speed heating and cooling system. The zoning for this we have over here. We have the zone dampers. This first one is a 16-inch zone damper that will do downstairs. You have the zoning control right here, which is wired to a zoning board, and then to the smart sensor downstairs that will turn on and off that zone. And then we have 2 dampers for upstairs. We have a 14-inch over here, and we have another 14-inch over here that will do the upstairs. This zone damper will open and close with this one based on the thermostat that is upstairs. That is the main Infinity user interface control, which will control both zones. Also connected to your Wi-Fi. You can use your app for that, so you can go into the Carrier app and do that. So this house is now zoned properly, meaning that when the furnace comes on and the AC comes on, it will ramp up or down in terms of speeds, so it will deliver the amount of air to each zone properly. Sometimes you will need 100% of air going to that zone, sometimes you don't. Depends on temperature and humidity outside. We also put a Carrier air purifier right here. That's where that green light is, so you are filtering the air the whole time. We also did reconfigure the ductwork from that old zoning system, obviously, to make sure that the airflow for upstairs and downstairs would be correct. So now he is getting plenty of air upstairs. They always had a problem with the master bedroom. It did not have enough air going in and enough return air going out. So on this side you do have the return plenum. We have an 18-inch duct in the central hallway upstairs. We have a 12-inch duct going downstairs, and then we added another 12-inch return duct to the master bedroom to make it so we are going to cool and heat all the rooms very evenly and properly. This system is 22 SEER in the 5-ton and is very efficient. It has 80 speeds, so the zoning works with those speeds as well. Sometimes it will deliver a higher amount of airflow to that area depending on temperature, humidity, or less. So it will monitor itself to deliver exactly the cooling you need at that time of day. It is a very quiet system. It typically does not run at full speed that often. Right now we do have both zones on, and we are in the attic, so you can hear the furnace working. Sounds very nice. I'm going to go down the ladder and I'm going to show you what we did for the controls and the returns. So let's go check that out right now. Okay, so down here, this is the master bedroom. We added a return in the corner right here. So this is now pulling heat out of this room. This was the hottest room. We have two outside walls, west facing, south and southwest facing. So those were very hot, a lot of windows. They only had one grill in the room that was delivering air. So we have actually added another one right there. So now we have two 9-inch ducts coming in here, dumping 500 CFM into this room. And then we have a return air in this corner on this hot wall that's pulling 500 CFMs of hot air out of this room. So this room will be very, very nice, even in a hot afternoon. Over here, we're gonna go to the hallway, and we have our big return right here. And here is the wall control. This controls the zones. So right now we are on the upstairs zone. It is cooling. You can go here and you can select downstairs, and you can look at what the downstairs zone is doing and control everything from here. You can also use your app to do it as well. Another cool feature about these new Infinity controls, they have ambient lighting. So when cooling is on, you're gonna get some blue lights here on the bottom. When heating's on, they are red. When fan is on, they are green. So kind of cool. This is the new C version thermostat. It's a little sleeker design. It comes in the white and the black. I have done a full video about this particular thermostat, and you can see all the internal functions of it on that video. I'll leave a link in the description below. So if you're interested in a zoning system like this, then please let us know. Leave a comment in the section below. There'll be links to our information in the bottom there. And right now we're running 2 zones. So we are at 97% outside on the variable speed condenser. That will lower as we get down to the temperatures we want. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone watching this video, and thank you very much.